Hello students, welcome to your biology class. We are discussing about the tissues and we discussed about the plant tissue in our previous video. Now let's start with the next topic of this chapter, that is animal tissues. So today we are going to discuss about animal tissues. Animal tissues are divided into four types. Animal tissues जो होते हैं वो basically फोर टाइप के टिश्यूज ही हैं. यहाँ पे आपको एक चीज सरप्राइजिंग फील होनी चाहिए दैट एनिमल्स आर सच कॉम्प्लिकेटेड एनिमल्स. बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड एनिमल्स है जिसमें काफी सेल्स प्रेजेंट रहती हैं. दीज सेल्स आर अरेंज टुगेदर टू फॉर्म टिश्यूज. Here the cells forms only four types of tissues. Let's see what are the names of these four tissues. कौन कौन से टिश्यूज हैं जो एनिमल्स में फॉर्म हो रहे हैं. द फर्स्ट टाइप ऑफ एनिमल टिश्यू, यहाँ पे हम जो फर्स्ट टाइप पढ़ेंगे एनिमल टिश्यू का वो है एपिथेलियल टिश्यू. Epithelial tissue. Second type of animal tissue is muscular tissue. Third is the connective tissue. And the fourth one is the nervous tissue. So animals are formed from the combination of all these four types of tissues: epithelial tissue, muscular tissue, connective tissue, and then nervous tissue. We will discuss about all these tissue one by one. We will start today with our epithelial tissues. Epithelial tissues, as the name suggests, epithelial tissues form the epithelium, that is the covering of the body parts. Means these are the tissues which form packing or covering. They work as a packing or covering tissue. तो ये बॉडी को पैक करने या कवर करने का काम करते हैं. They cover all the parts of the body, all the organs of the body, so that each organ system can work independently by interfering with another organ system. तो एक तरीके से पूरी बॉडी को कवर करने का काम कर रहे हैं epithelial tissues. They cover the organs from its outside as well as from its inside surface also. तो दोनों ही तरफ से ऑर्गन्स को कवर करेंगे. सपोज कोई भी ऑर्गन है, उसके अंदर की भी जो लाइनिंग है दैट इज आल्सो फॉर्म फ्रॉम एपिथेलियल टिश्यूज एंड आउटर सरफेस इज आल्सो फॉर्म फ्रॉम एपिथेलियल टिश्यूज. इफ यू लुक एट योरसेल्फ इन द मिरर, अगर आप अपने आप को मिरर में देख रहे हैं तो आपकी कंप्लीट बॉडी पे आप देखते हैं कि यू हैव अ स्किन. दैट स्किन इज आल्सो epithelial tissue. So epithelials covers many part of the body, like they cover the lining of the mouth, they'll cover the lining of blood vessels, kidney tubules, etc. So here some special type of epithelial tissues we will start discussing. These epithelial tissues can be divided into the parts, but here we have to understand that how they are divided. Epithelial tissues divided into different parts on the basis of two criteria. Let's see what are these criteria. Epithelial tissues can be divided into categories on the basis of how they look. First category is the how they looks. यानी कि ये जो epithelial tissues हैं वो किस तरीके के नजर आते हैं, इनकी स्ट्रक्चर कैसी है, उस बेसिस पे हम epithelial tissues का डिवाइडेशन देखेंगे. Epithelial tissues, how they looks, and second category, how they arranged or how many layers are present. हम यहाँ ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं how many layers are present. So in the basis of these two categories we will divide our epithelial tissues. First, that is how they looks, means किस तरीके की structure है. First, in this category we will discuss that the first type of epithelial tissue, that is squamous epithelial tissue. This is the first category of epithelial tissues according to the appearance or according to the size, shape of these cells. That is squamous. Squamous words come from the squama word, that is a Latin word according to means the scales or the outer covering. So squamous epithelial tissues are the tissues which have a very means flat cells. So these they have the cells like this. Cells are arranged in such a manner that their flat cells are present. Such kind of cells are known as squamous cells. Here I want to tell you one important thing also. All the epithelial tissues are arranged on a layer. one extracellular layer is present, or we can say that all epithelial tissues are arranged on the surface of extracellular layer, and this extracellular layer is known as basement membrane. So you have to keep remember the name of this layer is basement membrane. Basement membrane is the membrane on which all the epithelial tissues are kept arranged. It provides support to all these cells of epithelial tissues. So this is the basement membrane, and these flat cells are the cells of squamous epithelium. Second type of tissues, epithelial tissues, according to the shape, is cuboidal. Cuboidal tissues. If epithelial tissues have cube-like structure, then we call them cuboidal epithelial. Then we call them cuboidal epithelial tissues. Here, the cells have the appearance like a cube-like. So these type of epithelial tissues are known as cuboidal epithelial tissue. Again, basement membrane will also present here. यहाँ पे हमें एक basement membrane show करनी होगी, क्योंकि उसी के ऊपर ये tissues arrange रहते हैं. Third category of epithelial tissues is columnar. Columnar epithelial tissues. If the shape of these cells is long, column-like or pillar-like, then these tissues are known as columnar epithelial tissues, like this. So this is the criteria according to the shapes of these cells. The rounded structure which we are forming inside these cells, this is the nucleus. In all these cells, this is the nucleus, and the lower membrane is the basement membrane. This is the basement membrane. Here we discuss about the three types of epithelial tissues according to the shape of the cells. If cells are flat, then epithelial tissue will be squamous. If it is cube-like, then cuboidal, and if it is column-like, then we will call it columnar epithelial tissues. Second category is how many layers are present. Means, is these type of tissues, the squamous, cuboidal or columnar, these tissues form a single layer or many layer. If these tissues are present in the one layer or single layer, अगर एक ही layer में cells arranged हैं, they are forming only one layer, then this type of cuboidal tissue, this type of epithelial tissues are known as simple tissues. And if they are arranged in many layers, these type of cells are arranging one upon another and they are making many layers. बहुत सारी layers form कर रहे हैं, एक के ऊपर एक arrange होके cells. Many layers are present there. Many layers. Then this type of tissues are known as stratified. Stratified. Stratified tissues. So here we discuss the types of epithelial tissues on two categories. One is on the basis of their appearance according to squamous, cuboidal and columnar, and how they arrange. If they are arranged, then they are known as simple tissue. If they are arranged in many layers, then they are known as stratified tissues. Let's see now. Let's take a quiz. देखते हैं कैसे होगा. Like if the squamous cells are present, squamous tissues are there, and they are arranged in a single layer, then name of the tissue will be simple squamous epithelial tissue. Shape of the cell is squamous and they are arranged in a single layer, then tissue will be simple squamous epithelial tissues. And if cuboidal tissue is there and it is present only in a one layer, then tissue name will be simple cuboidal epithelial tissue. And same in the case of columnar, then we will call it simple columnar epithelial tissues. But when they form layers, like in the case of squamous, if we draw the shapes of the cells, like this is the basement membrane. First of all, we have to draw the basement membrane, and on the basement membrane, these tissues are arranging in such a manner that they are forming layers upon each other. यहाँ पे cells इस तरीके से arrange है कि वो एक के ऊपर एक कई layers form कर रही हैं. They are arranging in such a manner that they are forming layer upon each other. In this type of tissues, when layers are present of these cells, then we call it stratified. And if squamous cells are present in the many layers, then we call it stratified squamous epithelial tissues. And when cuboidal tissues are arranged in many layers, then we call it stratified cuboidal epithelial tissues. And same in the case of columnar, and they are making many layers, then we call them stratified columnar epithelial tissue. So let's start discussing about all these tissues one by one. We will start with the squamous epithelium. हम सबसे पहले स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं स्क्वामस एपिथेलियल टिश्यू से. यहाँ तक अभी हमने सिर्फ ये देखा है कि कैसे हम टिश्यूज को अलग अलग कैटेगरीज में डिवाइड कर सकते हैं on the basis of shapes of the cells and on the basis of their arrangement, how they arrange, if they are arranging in single layer or many layers. First tissue that we will discuss here is squamous epithelial tissues. This squamous epithelial tissues, or we can say here simple squamous. अगर हम discuss करते हैं सबसे पहले simple squamous. Okay, this simple squamous epithelial tissue, they are present in the lining of blood vessels. In the lining of blood vessels like our arteries, veins, or they are present in the lung alveoli, or they can be present in our esophagus, in the inner lining of our mouth, etc. So simple squamous epithelial are present in such type of areas like lining of blood vessels, यानी कि blood vessels के जो अंदर की lining है वहां पे present होंगे. हमारी जो lung alveoli हैं, lung के अंदर small balloon shaped structures present रहती है जिन्हें बोलते हैं alveoli. So they can be present at alveoli. Why? These type of areas, the blood vessels and alveoli are covered by simple squamous tissues. Here is the main reason. These simple squamous tissues are present at the places where the exchange of material is or exchange of gases is required. So we can say they are present where transportation or exchange is required. Transportation and exchange is required. वहां पे जो टिश्यूज होंगे वो होंगे सिंपल स्क्वामस एपिथेलियल टिश्यूज. लाइक हमने देखा लंग्स होंगे, हमारे लंग्स के अंदर एल्वेओलाइज प्रेजेंट रहती है. दीज आर द बलून शेप स्ट्रक्चर. इन एल्वेओलाइज की जो लाइनिंग है, दिस लाइनिंग इट इज मेड अप ऑफ सिंपल स्क्वामस एपिथेलियल टिश्यूज. व्हेन एयर गो इनसाइड these alveoli, this air contain oxygen, and here the blood capillaries which are in present, here carbon dioxide rich blood is present. So by this single layer, by this simple squamous epithelial tissues, this gases exchange can be done easily. Oxygen will move outside the alveoli and carbon dioxide will come inside the alveoli. So we can say they are present at this site where transportation or exchange of materials or gases is required. तो जहां पे इस तरीके का काम करना होगा वहां पे प्रेजेंट होंगे सिंपल स्क्वामस एपिथेलियल टिश्यूज. अब simple squamous epithelial tissues are also present in our skin. They are also present in our skin. Our skin is again example of squamous epithelial, but in the skin, the squamous epithelial tissues are present in many layer. जब many layer में present होंगे squamous epithelial tissue, तब हम उन्हें क्या बोलते हैं? Then they will call it stratified squamous epithelial tissue. So skin is the example of stratified squamous epithelial tissue. So this is about squamous epithelial tissue. We discussed simple squamous and stratified squamous. Next second topic that is about the columnar. अब हम second type के tissue लेंगे. squamous के बाद हमने देखा था cuboidal. Second category of the tissue, that is cuboidal tissues. So cuboidal tissues are present in the lining of kidney tubules. The presence of these type of tissues are lining of kidney tubule, and here one more example is there, that is the ducts of salivary glands. Ducts of salivary gland. This is the location where these tissues are present. This type of tissues, they are present in the lining of kidney tubules and in the ducts of salivary gland. हमारी बॉडी में जो salivary glands होती है जिनके थ्रू saliva का secretion होता है, उनकी जो ducts है वो cuboidal epithelial tissue से form हुई है. Similarly, the lining of kidney tubules, जो kidney के अंदर tubules present हैं, जो आगे जाके हम पढ़ेंगे excretion जब हम पढ़ेंगे in the next class, then you will learn about the kidney is responsible for the filtration of the blood and it has some tubule like structure. So these areas are formed from the cuboidal tissues. यहाँ पे क्यूबोइडल टिश्यूज की रिक्वायरमेंट क्यों है? सो दैट दे कैन प्रोवाइड मैकेनिकल सपोर्ट. Where mechanical support is required at that places, then they are this type of tissues, cuboidal epithelial tissues are present. So now let's third type of tissue, that is our columnar tissues. Columnar tissues or columnar epithelial tissues. These columnar epithelial tissues are present where absorption and secretion is to be done. यहाँ पे फंक्शन क्या होगा? अब्जॉर्प्शन, जहां पे अब्जॉर्प्शन की जरूरत पड़ेगी और सिक्रेशन की जरूरत पड़ेगी. एंड सिक्रेशन, absorption and secretion is required. At that places the tissue which are present are columnar tissues. These columnar tissues are present in the inner lining of intestine. जो हमारी inner lining होगी intestine की, वहां पे जो टिश्यूज प्रेजेंट होते हैं वो होते हैं कॉलमनार एपिथेलियल टिश्यूज, क्योंकि वहां पे अब्सॉर्प्शन का काम होता है. यू ऑलरेडी स्टडीड अबाउट द डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम, दैट आफ्टर डाइजेशन द ब्लड, आफ्टर डाइजेशन ऑफ द फूड, न्यूट्रिएंट्स आर अब्सॉर्ब्ड इन द इंटेस्टाइन. सो हियर अब्सॉर्प्शन वर्क इज टू डन. सो इंटेस्टाइन के अंदर इस फंक्शंस को परफॉर्म करने के लिए और सिक्रेशन, एंजाइम्स का सिक्रेशन भी हो रहा है, उन फंक्शंस को परफॉर्म करने के लिए वहां पे जो टिश्यूज होंगे दे विल बी कॉलमनार tissues or columnar epithelial tissues. These columnar epithelial tissues can be contain some cilia-like structure, or we can say that hair-like structure. Suppose let's see, this is the basement membrane and these are the columnar. This is the columnar tissues. They have nucleus at their lower end and this is the basement membrane. If these columnar tissues have some hair-like structure on their cells, यहाँ पे इन पे अगर hair-like structures present होगी, these hair-like structures is known as cilia. इन्हें हम बोलते हैं cilia. Hair-like structures are known as cilia. This hair-like structure helps in the movement of substances. ये substances को move करवाने में help करते हैं. This type of tissues where ciliated cilia-like structures are present, then we call them ciliated columnar epithelial tissue. अगर cilia की presence होगी तो columnar tissues क्या कहलाएंगे? Ciliated columnar epithelial tissues. In our respiratory tracts, हमारा जो respiratory tract होता है वहां पे columnar tissue जो present है, they are the ciliated columnar epithelial tissue. So that any dust particle, any microorganism which is entering inside the our respiratory system by air, it can be pushed back. उसको बाहर की तरफ remove किया जा सके by the movement of these cilia. So at that places ciliated columnar epithelial tissues are present, like in the respiratory tract. So these are the some important types of tissues which we discussed. Squamous epithelial, then we discuss cuboidal epithelial, and then we discuss the columnar epithelial tissue. We discuss their function also and their locations also. Here one more type of tissues need to be discussed, that is glandular tissues. Glandular tissues क्या होते हैं? At some times what happens that epithelial tissues move inward or they grow inside. Like epithelial tissues अगर हम यहाँ पे draw करते हैं, these are the epithelial tissues which we have drawn here. At some places what happen, these epithelial tissues will move inside. ये अंदर की तरफ ऐसे move कर जाएंगे. Then they form a gland like structure. इस तरीके से अंदर की तरफ move करके they form a gland like structure. At that situation we call them the glandular epithelial tissue. उस टाइम पे हम इन्हें क्या बोलेंगे? We will call them glandular epithelial tissue. These are the tissues which form gland-like structure, and we call them glandular epithelial tissues. And in the glandular epithelial tissues, these glands, this is the gland, and these glands secrete some substances. They secrete substances. अब ये substances जो होंगे secrete कर रहे हैं, these substances can be secreted directly into the blood or it can be secreted directed in through the target site. या तो ये substances जो secrete होंगे या तो blood के अंदर secrete करके target site तक पहुंचाए जाएंगे or it can be directly secreted to the target site. On the basis of here, we have different types of glands like endocrine glands or exocrine glands. These are the some types of the glands. Like these glands, like example of such kind of gland is our salivary glands. Like salivary glands which form a glandular structure in which substances, that is the saliva, is stored, and when it's required, it is secreted inside our oral cavity, which helps in the digestion process. So here we discuss about the animal tissues. These animal tissues are four types: epithelial, muscular, connective tissue, and nervous tissues. And today we discussed about the epithelial tissues and their types. So in the next video, we will discuss about next animal tissue, that is muscular tissue. So keep watching, keep studying, and keep learning. Thank you.